This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio. Eaton Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. Squaring off with another team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bobcats offense will go on the attack first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's in open space downfield. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Trying play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Bowling Green's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Falcons send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to the 27. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gossett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the counter. Spins away from the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give, fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Off play action on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Dropping back, it's Pine. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He caught it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Falcons trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BG.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gives it to the back on the draw. Runs through the tackle. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Punt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense working from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Fires to the middle. He's open on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Toss to the outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 14-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. The Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll give it to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
The Bobcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Pines. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hogan. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Johnson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Pine. Snagged out of the air. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Creates a little space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. This is a designed run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Ridley. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Ridley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
19.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Trying to turn the corner on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Pine. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Little touch pass to the receiver. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gossett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. How about that nifty footwork as he gives them a little breathing room out to the 12. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Ridley. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Gets the back moving. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. That last field goal put them on top. They're feeling good, but they can't relax yet. Have to cover this kickoff well. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one.